My name is Ricky Chiu, CEO of Face Scientific, a biotech startup headquartered in Hong Kong. And my biggest challenge before working with Manoj and Rihanna, the scaling up coaches, is as a startup company, as a first-time entrepreneur and CEO, we have very little knowledge in how to manage and run a company as a leader. And that means we make a lot of mistake, and it turns out to be really unnecessary mistake, because we lack the knowledge of being a leader to scale up the company properly. In fact, there are a lot of successful companies that have distilled very useful wisdom and guidance and system to help founders and business owners to how to run the company, not only to run the company but also think about how to scale up their business. So the biggest frustration that we had before is we are simply running Rome free without a very clear ways of doing things. I think in a very unique chance that I went to a workshop that held by Vern, and that really introduced me to the scaling up system. And that is really mind changing, because all the symptom that Vern present in the workshop, everything can be related to the daily struggle that I have with myself and the team. And then seemingly there is a system, there's a way of doing things, there's a way of how small business like myself that can utilize can be very helpful for us to not only to run the company but to scale up our revenue 10x. And because of that, then we engage Rihanna and Manoj. And I think the biggest transformation that we have since then is by really trusting the process, by following the scaling up system. We have much better clarity. We have much better clarity on the business that we have. We have a much better tracking system. We really able to assign the accountability and the role of each of the key members of the company. We able to set proper KPI. We need to think about our strategy in a more ambitious way. And it really trains up, the senior management as a leader. There is a lot of growth among us, and it really cultivate the environment, allow us to challenge each other, to learn from each other, and also being transparent and honest, and able to reflect on the actions that we have done, on the decisions they have made, and how we can do better. And I think one of the most strongest example that I have by my endorsement to the scaling up coaches is they insist me as the founder and the CEO to do an exercise called the vivid visualization, which is to picture the company in 3 years. And just by the sound of it, it sounds stupid, but they are very persistent for me to do this exercise, and I listen and I do it. And once I do that, I'm able to put them visualize the company, and I'm able to put them in a speech that when I share with my when we share with my team, everyone was so impressed. Everyone just feel the energy, and it's a very strong impact that it completely changed the energy of our management, because everyone is being more aligned and inspired and even for myself, right? It is inspiring myself by reminding myself why we start the company in the first place. And with the clear vision, then all the obstacle and all the challenge ahead of us seems achievable, or at least we would have the gut and the willpower to overcome them. So I would highly recommend other CEO and founder to consider working with Manoj and Rihanna and with the scaling up method.